Today's question is about alternatives to consequences and rewards in behavior support. So a few quick tips for thinking about including students with disabilities and autism in your classrooms and giving more positive support is to, number one, look at what already works. So on my website I have a tool called Strengths and Strategies pages, and this is just a way, just a tool to help teachers think about, what's already working, what are all the strategies that already work well, and what are all the strengths, gifts, and abilities this child has. And so I have an example of that on my website, paulakluth.com, and you can find out more about that. But essentially it's just that. It's just doing a quick brainstorming of what's already working. You look for the bright spots in the day, and then you try to replicate that elsewhere. Number two is build from fascinations. If a child loves Legos, don't wait and have them earn it at a particular time of the day. Integrate it into the day. Use, write words on the sides of the Legos and have them build sentences. Put wheels on the Legos and have them do their paintings, with Lego car paintings. Teachers do that. Teachers have, fraction problems by having two different colors of Legos together. Having students tell stories and be able to use, some of the Lego figurines and people as, sort of little story kits where they can sort of build a narrative. So being creative about using that throughout the day to make everything a little bit easier for the child to engage and be enthusiastic, and certainly making it more peaceful for the adults as well. And then you can also think about other supports. Again, alternatives to sort of punishments and those kinds of consequences is just think about how to get the child more comfortable throughout the day. And so think about things like sensory supports for kids. How many different kinds of seating supports do you have in the classroom? Do you have alternatives for kids who don't tolerate, harsh lighting? Do you have, different kinds of fidgets if kids need something like that? So that all those things can contribute to behavior struggles for kids. You might also look at using more visuals in the classroom. So sometimes there's a lot of auditory cues and that sets kids off. So are you using things like video modeling? Are you using very clear visuals to help kids know what to do and when to do it and where to do it? Some of those things work better with the body and are good alternatives to looking exactly at how do we motivate kids to do this or not. Sometimes helping them to be more comfortable or to feel more safe in an environment is a nice key and a good way to solve some of those issues.